Chat, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. Myself and my boy Jeff. How you doing, brother?
Yo, I'm doing good, man. Great to be back. How are you?
Always good, brother. Always good, guys.
Lovely.
I hope you guys all had a happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. But also, guys, before we get into it, let me know about audio. How's the audio sounding? And before we move, again, let me know what you guys think of the music. We've been getting clapped. We've been telling you guys this is a thing. We've been having an issue with YouTube and the music lately. So we've got these kind of audio tracks now. They are literally meant to be like completely copyright free. So you know what? They won't probably be the best horror music gigs, really. Probably not going to be the best music we have out there. But we're going to have to make it work, bro. At least it's a bit of a drop and a beat there, but you're gonna have to just make the most of what we can for now. Obviously, when we have the special occasions, those special trades, special plays, special players, we will then be playing the coupe, of course. So until then, we're gonna have to just take it a bit easy, work with what we got here, guys, see what we can do. But I'll just mute the first couple minutes of stream, lol. Alright, Bobs. But as I said, it is other stuff, but we'll just see what happens. But other than that, guys, I hope it's all good. Another one, before we even get into stream, all the winners of last week should have received their accounts, except because, guys, that's why we be transparent. We don't want people coming in saying we're faking it. Even my boy Ed, you can go check. You should have also got one. You were one of our winners. But the one we have an issue with now is our boy BRV. Let me just double check here, Chad. His name is BRV. If he is here, please, guys, he's the only one, BRV. He's the only one who didn't receive his account yet, as he hasn't messaged myself or Chris. And obviously, I have no clue who BRV is. So before someone comes in there saying they didn't receive their accounts from Friday, that is the only one we were waiting for. But other than that, Rian Bender want to break it now. There we go. He has received his account, him and his brother. So other than that, guys, I think we are going to does the music just completely go away now? Oh, there's back. Talk of the devil. But let's see, guys. We are going to see what happens. So literally just going to take it a bit easy, see what happens here on the markets. But other than that, Chad, I think let's get into it. So looking over on the fundamental side of things, guys, basically not too much happening. NGD having its only red folder here in the morning. Other than that, pretty clear sailing. Not too worried about these FOMC members, so we can also even just to a point ignore them. Otherwise, we got Chairman Jordan speaking, but again, that is for the Swiss. So again, nothing to do. Monitoring, going to break it in now. Hey, the Chads got it. But other than that, tomorrow we start coming out live. GDP, bring in some news. The first PPI tomorrow, and then Wednesday, the Big Daddy CPI. And guys, I know the New York family is a little bit different to the London family, but if you guys did not know, obviously we are in celebration of 8K, baby. 8K.
Yeah,
Where is our horn? There's the horn. 8K, baby. So, in celebration of 8K, we are going to be doing CPI live. We will be training it live. It will be for free. It's no charge, no 200 Rand tour. It is for free, guys. So, we will be doing it, on Wednesday. We will be doing CPI. So, we'll chat a bit about it tomorrow. So, please don't ask me questions about that. But it will be Wednesday afternoon. We will be training CPI.
We'll just obviously stream earlier, eh?
Yes, we'll be earlier. We're going to get a little bit around the details on it, and to even make it a little bit more special, we're going to see how we want to work it. But we were saying we might even Wednesday will be a 3-way stream. So we will have myself, Big Market Bull, and Jevon, all three of us in for New York. So I hope you guys are going to be locked and loaded for that one. Going to be a good one. A nice long New York session. CPI into the New York session. And we're going to see what happens. So we'll just see how that plays out. But again, guys, make sure you don't miss it on Wednesday. So Wednesday CPI going to be a goodie. And I'm not going to say, we're not going to talk too much about it. We want to get you guys a little bit happy, a little bit antsy there for it. but I can tell you, we are already against each other in the office. There's already different biases, Chad. So we're gonna see how it plays out. Whose team you're gonna back? Who you're gonna listen to? But we already do have some different biases. Yeah, in the office for Wednesday.
Either way, money will be made.
So whichever one of you guys go with, at least half of you guys are gonna make money. So we're gonna see what happens. I remember Keeg said he was gonna feel cute soon. No, bro, I had my hair done, my nails are cut. I thought, bro, why not? This is the time. But other than that, Chad, let's get into the markets. So another one, Chad. I'm sorry, we're talking a bit too much here. It's been a good day. Also, if you guys haven't, the Big Shaq podcast, Shaquille Samar podcast went live yesterday, guys. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. As we said, it was probably the best podcast we have done to date. It is the end of the Cape Town series. And I said this to a few people, whether you're a trader, whether you just need motivation, whether you want that story of coming out of the gutters to make it into the top, a guy that's raw and real, didn't hold back. We named some names. We did everything in that podcast. Go check it out. It really was a good podcast. For someone like Jeff, you weren't on the trip. When you watched it last time, what were your thoughts on the podcast?
I must say, Keegan, you guys know me. I'm weird.
Yeah.
So when he started talking about the law of attraction, I was like, I like this guy. I like this guy. And then I'm not saying then only I got locked in, but then I saw a different side of him. And it's so weird. Like, you must just find like what you relate to with that person. And it made me rewind. And I actually started watching it from the beginning. And it's like, you know what? Can't take this for granted. There's knowledge being dropped here.
Yeah. No, guys, it really was a good one. So honestly, even if you're on the treadmill at the gym, put it in, listen to it. Even if you're listening audio and not watching it, I really recommend you guys give it a listen. But other than that, I promise we are done bantering now. Let's get into the charts, guys. So starting with DXY, I'm still pretty much bearish, guys. So if we can see this playing out, obviously this being our pullback, breakaway, little pullback after we held the support level, and now I want to see the break of the support and taking out these lows over here. On the 4 hour, you can see, and just excuse me, I don't know why it takes so long to go to the next song, but it's doing what it's doing. But on the 4 hour, we are now breaking that support area, and we're seeing this big push to the downside. Obviously, as I said, we want to take out the lows.
It's just me, is there no music?
That's what I was just saying. It takes forever to go to the next song for some reason, but I'm not going to keep jumping back in the middle of analysis. So it'll come on when it comes on, guys. The bat... yeah, there you go. Literally, as you say that, it starts. Looking at this weekly supply, but for me, the thing is, we talk about probability. I am bearish. Fundamentally, after last week, we know we're bearish. So, personally, I'm going to look for us not only to just take the supply, maybe take the supply, see a bit of a pullback from there, but we want to go to this key level of 104.165. Not only is it untested, but we also want to go for this wick fill over there. So, that's what we're going to be looking out for there, Chad. So definitely still bearish on DXY. When you go to the higher time frames, lower time frames, my apologies, you'll see there, obviously we have Asia highs tested, Asia lows, Asia highs, Asia lows. So they both have been tested. We've seen the crossover in all of our EMAs. So everything looking very, very good for us here, and the big sell-off. So definitely on a more bearish approach to the DXY. When we come over to NAS, you're going to see this is where we are going to get interesting again. So NAS, we are still bullish, guys. Obviously, as we said, if you look on the 4 hour, the key was obviously we had this little high, we broke above. This one basically coming down, even though it came back down, it held Asia high. So this is what, if you were in the London session, we said this to the guys, you want to test, hold above London, Asia highs, and as you can see, basically we tested, but always closed above Asia highs. So you would have entered and all the way back to the R1. So that would be a beautiful entry. Reason being EQ pivot in the middle of the range. So obviously we had the Asia lows, but because of our pivot EQ in the middle of the range, which we found support on and a break above, that's why we said we'd rather just see the test of there, even though Asia lows are untested. Found support, take out the highs, and just see that pump of volume, which is very, very simple on that trade. As I said, out of session, I don't trade London on indices, so I didn't take it though. Going over to US 30, same thing, guys. We are very, very much bullish. On the daily, you'll see basically close above, want to retest and continue bullish. On the 4 hour, you'll see the same thing. We had some nice break above, But over here, you'll see literally a nice little level of resistance. So once we got that break, finally broke above, retested it, closing bullish, and then you would have just entered after that one for 100% confirmation, and that thing absolutely took off. So you'll see on the 15, same thing, EMA, the EMA is crossed over. You got your daily pivot, your EQ, tested, Asia highs, break of Asia highs, retest, find support, and just going bullish. Now once you're holding the R1, definitely seeing the R2 being the target for the day. And then lastly, guys, we've got gold. So gold, I said this to you guys this morning. Obviously, we want to go long. We said we wanted to find some type of support over here. Even though it took a while, we finally broke. We're holding around, broke out, coming back to the weekly pivot, finally breaking above. There was your retest. This is what we want to look for. Once we get above this 23.48, and above here, we can have a retest. I'm going to look to go long, trade it easily back up to Asia lows, break Asia lows, back up for Asia highs that remain untested. So this is becoming our low of the week. So very, very simple. That's what I'm looking for, Chad. Very much bullish across the markets for me. Jev, what are you looking at, brother?
Okay, let's start with DXY on the 4 hours. So you can see over here, price has been breaking this low, so break of structure over here. Also bearish on the session. However, we have now tapped into this demand zone. However, this demand could be that zone which caters for a pullback into that supply zone before you continue pushing towards the downside. Flipping over to the 15-minute, we can see here is that demand zone, quite a big zone. And then you'll see on the I've used the 5-minute a lot recently. It's been really more helpful on my psychology. So we can see over here, break of structure is the last supply zone which price is left. Now all we have to see now, either DXY will tap into the zone and then continue bearish, or alternatively price will then break above this supply level, flipping price from the supply into demand, taking control back towards the upside. So that is DXY, and then the zone will look to look at if price trades up will be the daily pivot, basically to continue that move back towards the downside, also testing the Asian lows. Then looking at USD Swiss franc, price now tapping into this demand zone over here as well. But like I told my members this morning, I don't like the way that the patterns look over here on Swiss franc. But if we can see price trade up to the R1, then we can start looking for sells over there in correlation with DXY. Then on USD Yen, also still patiently waiting for price to come tap into this demand zone over here. Only thing I don't like is this untested Asian low and this untested Asian low over here. So we could potentially see price break through those levels. And then EU breaking through that supply zone over there, flipping from the supply to demand. So we do have this zone down here. So if DXY can push up to sell, we could see EU basically push down for us to buy. Then on GBP USD, very similar. We can see over here the supply zone didn't hold, forming a demand zone. We can see now over here as well that supply zone didn't hold, forming this new demand zone over here at this level. But I wouldn't look too long over here. I would rather look for a long down here. Then GBP JPY, but I'm still holding within the zone, so nothing for me to do there. CAD Yen, still bullish on the pair, but I still want to see price retrace a bit more down before looking for longs. Euro Yen, similar reaction. We are now in a supply zone, but I don't want to look for sells on Euro Yen purely based off this move on the 4 hour. I want to see price actually trade up towards this buy side liquidity. Then Swiss franc Yen, very similar. You'll see all the yen pairs have this 4 hour candles, and I want to see all of them trade up towards that buy side liquidity. Then moving over to our other pairs, gold, I want to see a bullish gold as well with Keegan there. I just want to see a break of structure above 23.50. So basically this level over here. Once you can see price break above this level, just want to wait for a little pullback and then look for a long, most likely within where is it? This demand zone all the way down here. Oh no.
Oh, what you doing there, brother? Got you in trouble there.
Fingers a bit too fast for me. so and we have this demand zone down here. I want to look for longs, and then on Nasdaq, still a little bit conflicted. So I had a zone marked over here for longs. I am bullish on it, but if price breaks below this level, I will have to flip my bias bearish. And on USD, very, very hard for me to flip my bias bearish on this because I would need to see breaks of structure. And just looking at the highs and lows being formed, high, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. And once price breaks below this level, then potentially maybe we can look for shorts. But then my only concern is on the 4 hour, we have all this imbalance to be filled. So I would love to see a pullback, but I'm still bullish on it. I would rather look for Nasdaq for potential longs on this pair. But yeah, that is me.
Alright, my man, keeping it nice and simple here today. Alright, Chad, I'm gonna be with you guys very, very shortly. Okay. Let's see. 5 minutes till market open, Chad. 5 minutes. I know that when the dollar goes down, indices tend to go up. However, if the dollar goes down because of recession, will that mean indices will go down with the dollar? It could have a potential spike down, but then it will correct itself, Peter. So it will have a potential spike down if that is what it comes out as. Like if they make an official statement.
But yeah, also if you think about it in that sense, the way they've been moving, a pullback is kind of due if you look at structure.
Yeah. No, that's what I say. So they definitely can have it if things obviously fall into that situation. But it just depends again exactly how. Yeah, a 5% pullback would be very nice. But do you remember, markets can only do, I think it's a 7% pullback or a 7% total in a day. Then after that, they shut the market down. So they'll only allow a market to do 7% in a day. Then they'll literally switch it off. Good day, gents. Is it a Sade? Is it Chade? Chade? I don't know how to pronounce it. I've never seen that name before. That's an interesting name. If it goes, even if it goes up 7%, they will still close it. If a market moves any direction 7% in a day, they will switch it off. All right. So what is looking good here for us? What did you say you are for indices?
Bullish.
You're also bullish. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, hold on. Are you waiting it for like to retrace to the open of the day and then buy?
No. So looking at Nasdaq at the moment,
Yeah.
the buy area could come in anywhere between 18.22.6 to 18.12 more or less.
Okay.
Yeah, so more or less that zone, and then yeah, USD scares me, man. I can't look at USD just scares me.
Do you only take trades on stream, Keegs? No. Keep in mind, so if I'm not trading news live, I will trade news by myself. But majority of the time, that's the only case. Otherwise, unless there's again something very, very early in the morning, maybe just before a London session.
Yeah, like Asian streams.
Other than that, no, I don't trade because I'm quite strict on my rules. So, for example, like I won't take a trade at let's just say 1 o'clock because it's not news induced, and then it's out of session. So yeah. The trading war would buy me a mic, please. Oh, why would we do that? I swear this man was there this morning also telling us to buy him a mic. Who is this trading war, bro?
I see he also uploads trading content. But now here's my thing. If you're gonna be teaching people how to trade and you can't afford a mic, that's a bit
You can go buy a mic
questionable.
with your trading profits.
Yeah, and here's my thing. I might not make the most money in the world, but I at least have a cheap mic, you know. So like, bro, I don't know. Unless you want an expensive mic.
You know, that's one thing though. Lol, I was what?
I think it says he watched it this morning.
Oh, my name is pronounced Chad, but spelled. Oh, okay, sick, bro. Okay, that's a cool way to spell it.
Ah.
Interesting. I always actually like people like that, bro. When they
One
I
chat,
wanna
mini
say
chat.
when they get creative with the names. Cause bro, I'll never forget it. So there's a guy like my name Keegan. So I know people that spell it K-E-E-G-A-N, obviously. Then there's K-E-A-G-A-N. Then there's K-E-G-A-N. Then there's K-E-G-H-A-N.
Yo.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yo.
Like, no hate if your guys' names are spelled anywhere like that, but but it's just like, yo, some people get creative with the names.
You know what I always laugh at?
Yeah.
My Uber drivers. Like the names I see, like what's the? No, I can't even think of a name. But the names you see on there, like wanted, is coming for you.
Keegan, you think pullback should be around 23.44 and then push up to 23.55? What's your view? Reward, I'm guessing that's for gold. Personally, you could, but as I said to you guys, personally, I'd actually rather prefer taking the bars with a close above 23.48. So anything a close above this zone over here, that's where I want to take my bars from. So once we can close like something like up here, then I'll take the bar with a retest for the continuation. Until this time, if you close in underneath here, this, as you see, was the breakout, which is untested. So this can just be a pullback to continue lower. So until we can break it, hold it, support this zone, then I'll see that potential to go to the top side. Hey, just playing Genesis, popping in to see the vibes. Nah, all good, bro. All good. Keegan, you guys heard of the 30-day 20 pip challenge? I think I have.
That sounds familiar.
The 20 pip challenge. It's basically, if I remember, you meant to double up every time. And if I remember, if you lose, you go back a level. And there's a certain level to it, if I remember correctly.
Something like that, yes.
I did it when I started. Or if it's the thing I'm thinking of, I actually did it with my mates when we started trading. We got to level 9. And then I just blew up after that.
Oh shit, Nasdaq. It's moving so early, man.
Oh, and the markets are open,
Markets are opening. Markets are opening.
Let's see. DXY still going bearish. Nasdaq hurting people's feelings. And US 30 doing the same. Oof. Which... Targeting Asia high or the wick fall from Friday. Peter, what's that for? For gold. What are you targeting? Gold, okay. In bars and gold, it has both of you stop loss at entry. Awesome, brother. No, I definitely back the bars. Just in case of where I can get in on them. Bro, as much as I don't want to be that guy here, but as much as like I love the look of NAS and US 30 right now,
they look ugly.
They do look like they could have. If you're on the wrong side, they can have big sell-offs.
That's how this. It just looks weird to me. Like the way it's forming these wicks to the bottom is like, what's the?
Like if you're on the wrong side there, bro, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt badly. Thing is, DXY is still going, but DXY is about to hit the S2. My current trade is long USD ZAR, and if this plays out, could be a swing trade as I'm also bullish on DXY. So Chad, so we're very bearish on the DXY, but the ZAR will always be bearish as hell against the DXY, bro. So if you bullish dollar, then yeah, you can always be going for the dollar, for the bars there, because DXY, no matter how weak the dollar gets, it's still way stronger than the ZAR, bro. Not sure if it's something from my side, but your mic sounds a bit soft. Quibus, I think it's from your side. The chat was saying earlier the audio is perfect to them. So just check out your side there for me, please, brother. Yeah, the indices are screaming, come back tomorrow or wait for PM session. Yeah. Does gold day before inflation news set the tone of bearish or bullish direction? No, you can't really say that. I wouldn't say the day before, no. Unless it is going to be a mother of a move, maybe. But I wouldn't normally say the day before. I normally say maybe the start of the day. So, for example, the thing is, this week it's kind of tricky because that means like it's just hard because today is the only day technically you would be able to price in, because tomorrow this should be pricing in for PPI tomorrow, but then PPI would be pricing in for CPI, and it just doesn't work that way. So if it's maybe like NFP when there was nothing ahead of NFP, you could maybe say that. Otherwise, no, not necessarily. Should I buy you a mic? Trading war, that was a good one. I'll give you that one.
That's funny. That was funny.
That was a good one. Well, Nasdaq's like a waterfall. That's what I say, guys. I think if you were on the wrong side of Nasdaq in USD now, you are gonna get hurt.
But now,
But it's the 50-minute shuffle, so.
new biases has been formed.
Oh, yet another man's gonna sell. Bro, how does your bias change in one 15-minute candle?
Didn't Shaquille say he bases his trades off one candle, one day, one session? But now literally.
Okay, but then he does have a bias.
Now, so literally flipping from the demand to supply, new lower low, based on the 5-minute structure.
And to be fair, from the little bit I know of his strategy, that wouldn't have changed his strategy, that candle.
I wonder what his bias is.
If I know my boy, I know what he's looking for in that trade. I'm obviously not going to say too much. I can't go give it out to another guy's strategy. That's not my place. But yeah, I think I know what he's looking for in that trade.
I am getting ready. Just want to see a wick form here on the 5-minute.
But I think, Chad, we're not going to say too much, but there's some big things coming. I promise you, Chad, we said the road to 10K, like we are going to level up. We are going to change this industry. We are going to put everything on top, on their heads. We guys are going to what the hell hit them. As much as these guys are trying to be us, stealing our names of our shows, they're never going to be us. And there's one thing, there's some big stuff coming, Chad. I promise you the industry is not ready for what we're going to do. Eki, I just watched the pod with Shaquille. Did he answer when you asked, does he trade more SMC or simple structure like you guys? He doesn't trade SMC. So what he did answer that, Byron. I don't know if your thing maybe just cut out or jumped there because of when it was premiering. But he said, like, you remember, his answer was he basically didn't even know what SMC was until RCT really started popping off. And that was coming around where he already did have his type of thing. So, no, he doesn't trade SMC or RCT. Hit the like and sub, bunch guys. Open a 2G broker. Demlin, no TG broker. As much as I think that would be nice, that is just way too much work for me. The guy who stole trade to survive. Trust us, Chad. We're not gonna sit on that one. End of the day, he can steal our banging name, but he doesn't have what it takes to make it pop off. That's just the reality. No hate on Ruan, but that's just the.
Nah, hate on Ruan. Nah, jokes on.
That's just the reality.
You see what Iti said? He said 10K subs, now must go on train.
Yeah, it is the only thing, bro. We first need to still get him in the gym. This man hasn't even gone to the gym yet, Chad. Even though that was part of 7K, We're now at 8K and the man's still
Whoa,
in
whoa,
the
to
gym.
be fair, I stay much further away from the gym now. By the way,
There's a gym in your... You don't have to come to my gym.
but I thought that's the point of us gymming together. I thought we gym bros.
No, we can be gym bros, bro. But if you don't want to come there, then
But I
I'll
must
be your
gym
gym bro.
alone.
Shaq's interview above 2K in less than 24 hours. Amazing, James. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, it really is popping off. It's doing very, very well. I like the question. So I think simple structure is winning with a podcast guest. Yeah, Byron. I'm not going to say it, but yeah, majority, even though the fact I know a lot of guys didn't trade or watch Ethan's. Ethan is a very, very good trader. And he's the same thing. Supply and demand structure. It's funny, we had a guy that tried to like freaking spam the comments on the IG posts about Shaq, and basically was just going on like, yeah, you guys have this platform and you give it just to these guys. All they can trade is supply and demand. Like what idiots, they so basic, they scammers. And I just sit there, I'm like, you are literally the definition of an ICT guy who thinks you use big words, so now you're clever. But yet you're the one who doesn't have money, doesn't have anything, doesn't have a following, doesn't have, but now you're attacking the other. Like, why? He didn't say anything to you, didn't do anything to you. Hey, these guys. But yeah, there definitely is the route that a lot of all the guests have been going with. Wait, we never got the video of Chris running around the office in his underwear. Treadmill and train, Jeff. You'll look like a Vinton.
Yeah.
What are the predictions? Hey, lol. Jev's temperament would not handle train. Man would be boxing everyone.
Yeah. If I want to bench, you better move.
I have a set of bar on AUD CAD. Anyone got the same thing? I don't trade that pair, Super Sisu, so let's see if there's someone else maybe will answer you on that one.
Oh, what's that? USD. Oh, no, out of session.
Don't tell me you don't remember that bet. Peter. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Chad, okay. Basically 4 more minutes left till the 50-minute shuffle. Then let's see if we can get our powder wet. The wet powder gang. Yes, but Naz is dying, eh? Damn. Like, badly.
Better come back.
Yo, nah, bro, that thing is taking shots, eh? At that rate, eh, if that thing breaks past the EQ, that thing could be dead. Like, I tested that 4-hour rejection, rejected it again. Like, Nash could pull back all the way to the weekly pivot.
The question is also now, will Thingy also do the same?
Because remember, guys, I said the same
USDT.
thing. It could, bro. Because remember what I said to you guys, Chad, is as much as we like the bullish momentum, this is still untested. That is just the reality, yeah. Your Asia low is untested, US 30. If I had to do anything, I probably would take the same thing, but I would take it on US 30 with the idea of it being a lagging indicator. But we'd have to see. So, DXY at the S2, maybe it turns around. That had to be news from a company. DXY is still going down. Yeah, no, it's Peanut. Trust me, that's just I need obviously a little bit more to back it up, but could get very interesting, yeah, actually. Just end of the day, like US 30, for example, could just test the R1, which it did now, and then turn bullish again.
I see a strong dollar coming.
Strong dollar.
Strong dollar.
A dollar. These South African influences. Alright, guys, we're gonna buy the dollar. I'm like, bro, what are you saying?
You see that kid on TikTok who makes fun of Tronique? He's probably like 13, 14 years old, bro.
Yeah.
That man is like, he's making fun of that man, acting like it is up like him. And it's like, alright, julle, vandag gaan ons praat oor die robot.
Hope you guys are ready, Chad. Weight Pounder Gang.
Yo, Dave. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good.
Weight Power Gang. Oh, Devin. Shout out to the legend in the chat. I hope you guys still date look. Ooh, so USD looks like it's going to reject you, Chad. Ooh, this is getting interesting now. Which is the one we want to go for? What's USD looking on the higher time frame again? Oof. Okay, I think it's USD's higher time frame looks a lot better than Nasdaq's.
It sounds like we're gonna go to war.
We're going, bro. We're going. What are the R1, R2, S1, S2 levels? How are they derived? So it's from the pivot system. So the indicator pivots. You'll get your daily pivot, and then it's your R1 for resistance 1, resistance 2 levels, and support 1, support 2 levels. So just use the indicator, the pivot standard. You'll see it. Pivot standard. All right, guys. So 15-minute shuffle, come and gone. Nasdaq. We want to see what's going to happen there now. DXY. Are we going to get a bit of a turnaround? Yeah. Gold. I'm going to put a little bit of an approach here. Yeah, we'll set an alert if gold starts getting below there. US 30. Oof, I think USD is just going to pump bullish again now. I think USD rejected that R1 hard. If this thing can get above there, maybe look at a continuation bar. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much on the cards for me, Chad. I don't know about you guys. Let's see. So Nasdaq holding the pivot. There goes the alert on US 30. Let's get rid of that. So US 30 gonna go turn bullish there now. Nas still down there. Gold. Alright. Thanks, you. No problem. A little breakdown in GU, please, guys. Branch project. We don't trade GU now. Unless Jeff's gonna look at it, but yeah, don't trade GU now in New York session.
Yeah, from my side, there's nothing really on GU. I'm pretty locked in also, like on Nasdaq here and US30. But initially, bright projects, I want to see price come down on GU. I want to see price hit until 1.25, 250. So basically in the Asian range.
Yo, this is getting interesting here now, bro.
No, when you get the buys in USD.
I'm literally looking at the bars now in USD. Did you guys hear about True Forex Funds? No, I've never heard about them. You said afternoon, my man. They've ceased all operations. Oof, another one. But didn't they cease? Actually, hold on, no. Didn't they go down when TFT went down? Gold has been bearish since. Gold's been bearish, Mr. Geek, since London session. Roy is saying no. I know that. I can see it's bearish. I can see that, brother. My thing is, like, as I said, unless you got to close above here on the 15, no buys. As my other man asked me earlier, I said, because if you rejected it, this is just the sell off and the pullback. How to get a job for you guys? Any applications? There's nothing really available at the moment, man. No, guys, nothing I can take as of yet. So we just remember patient. See what we can get here. I'm liking the fact NAS is holding EQ. USD, we need to close above the high. Obviously, we had a bit of a rejection. And gold still going bearish. So, yeah, nothing as of yet I can take. What's up, James Catlin? What's up, my man? What is EQ? Is it equilibrium? Yeah, Gunter. Equilibrium. I've got a question. What broker is best to use when it comes to buying US stocks? Callum, when it comes to actual stock trading, brother, I can't really answer you on that one. It's something else I want to get into myself, like actual stock investment. But at the moment, I'm not involved in that. So, yeah, I can't give you an honest answer, bro. Gold going down, DX going down. I'm not trusting it. Yeah, one of them are lying. They look into all prop firms. Ruin, what are you talking about? I will wipe desk and screens. What? I'll come wipe desk and screens before and after. Chad, what now? Sell, buy, sell. we just gonna do it all, bro. Place a sell, yeah. Place a buy, yeah. Place a sell on gold. And we're gonna milk it, bro. I'm thinking of this the 4 hour bottom wick on gold for it to flip and fly. I sold this morning, still holding. Hey, that's awesome. No, that's my boys. Rock and roll, 100%. Keys, have you seen what's happening with GameStop? No, brother, what's happening? We should have a hedging session. These things are, these pairs are all over the place. Now yesterday wants to start going bearish. Nasdaq holding there. Still under the Asia highs. So for me, still nothing as of yet I can take, Chad. Nothing for you yet, Jeff.
Nothing yet. But Nasdaq waiting for it to flip. Gold, I'm waiting for it to flip. We might potentially get buys on gold or on Nasdaq.
Okay, sick.
But there's 260 people watching it. Maybe if we get to 200, maybe the market will move a bit faster.
What, 200 likes?
Yeah.
Chad, bringing the market alive.
Yeah, Chad, bring us some likes. There's 100 people who didn't like it. Just waiting for that free signal. Bullish bear, I'm looking at 18,193. I want to see it break above that level.
I'll just put on your screen there so they can see.
Okay, yeah, so I'm waiting for it to basically break above this little level here on the 3 minute, that little wick zone. So I want to see it break that level, actually disrespect it. But yeah, otherwise, if we have a break of structure below this level, I'll continue looking for sells. So price is currently, all depends on who's gonna get trapped, buyers or sellers. And then on gold, I want to see let me show you. So on the 1 minute internal break, here's that internal supply, looks like it's failing. So we might potentially see a flip come through here. So if we can see price do that, oh damn. Break above, retest, potentially go long.
Yeah, I can. I checked GameStop now, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I know, it's hectic, bro.
You guys should trade this pair. No bias needed. No bias needed.
No, here's that turkey thing.
Yeah, you just go long. You just add positions.
Alien, the weather's it's confusing, bro. The sun's out, but there's a bit of a breeze. Then it's warm. Then there's a bit of a breeze. Yeah, it's mixing at the moment. Typical PE weather.
Yeah, when I got to the office this morning, it looked like it was gonna rain.
Yeah.
I was so happy. And then you guys came and the sun came out. And I was like, oh, look at these guys.
Jeff, when trading on the 1 minute, how long does your trade usually last till it hits TP or after a certain time when you close the trade?
So usually I back my trades off a bigger time frame, like the 4 hour, 50 minute. I only enter on the 1 minute. That way, like for instance, let's say my zone is on the 4 hour. Let's say that zone up there. And let's say I'm targeting all the way down here. It then puts me in a position where I can basically get trades like this. But I've been changing it up a lot recently. Basically going for 1 to 2s and so forth. But yeah, it's either price will show me that it's reversing, or we'll start looking for reaction. Okay, so here we can see price has broken above that level. Now the only thing is, okay, we might potentially see Nasdaq go up from here. But let's see. Nothing on Nasdaq yet. I mean USD, nothing on gold. Did gold flip? Gold did break above that level. Interesting. Oh, I'm so conflicted.
With what?
I don't know what to take. Do I take Nasdaq? Do I take gold?
Chad, I'm just gonna watch this 5 minute. This 5 minute holds above Asia highs again on Nasdaq. I'm gonna go long. I'm also selling Nas at that order block. Ooh. Thanks for always showing up. Such a pleasure, good man. Andre, hi gents. Where do you analyze TradingView? Wait, what? What do you mean where do I analyze TradingView? Algo trading expert, no longs, I think. Do you do analysis on TradingView? Yes. This is TradingView you're watching us on at the moment that we do an analysis on. Is this TradingView you're showing now? Yes, this is TradingView. Thanks, man. No problem. Has 2G's merch dropped yet? No, not yet. It is coming soon, guys, I promise. Jeff, oil running.
Oh yeah, we missed that this morning, unfortunately, from the weekly pivot.
London Knights. Hey.
Oh, Lyndon. Awesome, my man. Lovely.
Hey, such a pleasure, man. Shot for the support. I would like a 2G's hat. Yeah, bro, the hats are quality. I can promise you they are proper nice. Jeff, what's the stop loss on Nas on top? And Keegan, if we take it now, what will the stop be in pips? Trying to work it out lot sizes. I normally do a 30 pip. If it runs like this, I can't take it. I won't jump in if this thing runs like it is now. I need it to come back a bit more. So I won't take it where it is. If anything, I would actually rather prefer taking gold then.
That question about the Nasdaq, it's not the trade that we're in, so the bias has shifted, so we're not gonna look for anything there. Andre, no. Bias has shifted. Looking for buys. Lower lows has been made.
Chad,
But then price has tapped into a demand.
I've gone long on gold. So basically we've got a very small stop here. We're going to the 30 pip stop purely because if this turns around to take out the lows, that becomes a problem for us. So we don't want to see it take out the lows here. That's what we're looking at. And we just want to see a pump to the top side, yeah. So even though this is your quick 1-to-1, like I know that looks very, very small there. We want to see this basically pump, Chad. So two things are either going to happen. This thing can either come back down, fail, as I said, and this is basically the pullback, and it's just going to continue lower. Or this is now the turnaround. So when we look here on the higher time frames, purely this being actually the other stair step, the fact we failed to come lower and start trading more bullish again the whole time. So that's what we're looking at for this trade. Could be wrong. It could literally get clapped here very, very quickly. Again, small stop, as I always say to you guys, because it's an area the trade becomes invalid very, very quickly. But if we are on the right side, we can go break even very, very quickly. And because of that 1-to-1, you literally target Asia lows even. That literally turns out to almost a 4R trade. So a trade because of RR, I'm happy to take. So we're just going to see what happens here, Chad. How much will the hats be, Gunther? I can't tell you as of yet, brother. We don't have a confirmed price yet. We have estimates, but I'm not going to tell you that. Can you check NGD, JPY? Not trading that now, brother. They're both out of session. You're kind of wasting your time trading that. Come on, Chad. Let's start the week strong. We had to fight to make a comeback last week. Let's start it strong this week. Is it too late to enter Ridwan? Yes, it is. You want to, it's much riskier entry if you're taking it up, yeah. Because we're already halfway almost to TP. Well, TP1 where we kind of go break even. Some will close full, depends on them. But yeah, that is definitely too late to enter now.
Can you put on my screen, please?
Alright. There you go.
Doesn't get confused here, Chad. But basically on Nasdaq, the 1 minute chart, there's a little fair value gap over here. I place a buy limit, and the stop loss is 30 pips. And then we'll basically run a 1-to-2, 60 pip TP at the high of the day. So that's what we're looking for there. And then on gold, still waiting to see if we can get here. potentially also looking for a long at this level. Stop also to D pips, and here we'll go for 1 2 3.
Alright, well, Chad, there you go. Obviously, well, you know what Jeff is looking at when it gets there. But we'll just keep it on this as that's the current trade we are literally in. Keys, I've noticed NAS can move between 10:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. Why do you guys really trade NAS in New York, or do you trade both? Matt, you can trade it in London. Thing is, London, it's dead. It's not in station. It's an out of station pair. Then remember, it's NAS. It's not dollar versus something else. It's not. So it's strictly dollar. They're out of station there. So yes, you will get moves, but for me, for example, you can wait the whole day for a move in London. New York will do that move in 5 minutes, 15 minutes. So when it does come to that, I trade indices, I'm trading them purely because of the volatility and the volume, that idea of being in and out. So that's kind of why I'll trade at New York station. Big monster in the building making some noise. Oh, hush puppy.
Okay, Chad, get ready. I'm getting in there on gold as well.
I love how Jeff enters at my stop. Literally enters at my stop. But as I said, Chad, remember, stops is literally a trade. So remember, that's just how I trade. So that's what I always say to you guys. Be careful with how you use your stops. You always are risking a certain amount every time. And I think that is a stop, yeah. That's a stop on my side, Chad. So it looks like we're starting the week off the same as last week. But going over to Jeff's screen quickly because I think he's also in it now.
But just a quick update there as well for that Nasdaq buy limit. I'm gonna delete that. Don't wanna put much pressure on one account.
You're Chad. So we are starting this week off the hard way again. Lol, your James liquidity. Veronica, we'll see.
It's not over until the trade is over, Veronica. Even me, I could be donating right now.
We could both be liquidity today, bro.
I saw a meme, like probably 2 years ago, where they said brokers should change the deposit button to a donate button because the chance of people making withdrawals is so slim.
Andrea, Keys, we trade in similar ways. I saw there's a sell, but you took a buy this time. Can you explain a bit the trade? Andrea, literally go back 15 minutes, like just before, like when I entered the trade, I explained why I took the trade. Very, very simple, purely because of risk management, RR. I was prepared to take the shot at it. Because that is my bias. I am more bullish. So the thing again, just being higher time frames, as I said to you, as I said to the other guy, this can be our pullback. And that's just the pullback to continue lower. But the fact when we were continuing lower, we had the massive wick on a 30-minute failing to break lower with a rejection closing up here. And then we were closing above here, opening up above the weekly pivot. It was just a thing of failing to go lower. So again, stop loss very tight in a point of invalidation. And then you're looking obviously to target that high, weak lower high, to break that, to then flip completely bullish and go back to the Asia lows, Asian highs that are untested. So because of it being a very, very low RR, high RR trade, I'm prepared to take a shot at it. Okay, cool, but Joe, you get what I'm saying there, bro.
Oh, shit. No, I have to check, man.
Are you an SMC trader? I'm definitely not an SMC trader.
Yeah, Peter, I know that. I'm well aware.
But you were You were in your account. Were you on your account?
No, Peter. If you look, if you read, ne, I was on my journal, and I just wrote down my entry time.
Gold was gone in 60 seconds, yeah. As I say, guys, guessing with gold. Gold either makes you a lot of money quickly, or gold's going to cost you a lot of money quickly. There's no two ways around it. Where can we get the journal templates?
You can DM me and I'll send you a link to get it.
What are you doing, Jeff? Man,
Just
looks like he's building a house here.
yeah, it's the house. I'm building the chimney. Brutus, I trade a hybrid method.
James just that guy is in denial there, Chad.
Did you see that thing I tagged you in
What
the-
are you saying?
of the judge?
No.
Check your I think I tagged you yesterday.
What? Your account size is 400 ZAR. How do you make money with 400 ZAR account? Oh, Trader Tom is there for you, bro.
Trader Tom, go to my Instagram and look what I did to a 200 Rand account when I took it to 30,000 Rand within a week. So when I think you need lessons, you must come to me. I won't even charge you because you seem traumatized in the market. Every time this man blows his account every day and he comes here to come troll. But at least, Tom, you must have a good job now if you can fund your account so often and blow it.
Jeff standing up to the people. Trader Tom today is not the day. Trader, are you a farmer? Where's Jeff here with some judge?
I mentioned you in my story. Maybe in our DMs.
I'm looking for it. Yeah, bro, you tagged me in a lot of things. I think it's gone down already.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, man. I hope I saved it.
Because it's not. I ain't seeing no judge here, bro. Yeah.
I hope I saved it. Shit, I didn't save it. It was so in the moment, man. I was like, yeah, I should tag you in this. But basically, it's a guy crying.
Yeah.
He's sentenced to jail, and the judge and the caption says, "POV: the judge sentences you to watch all ICT videos with no breaks."
Oh, I did see that. I did see that. No. I did see that.
When I saw that, I thought of you.
Oh.
Yo, kijk naar iets ICT traders.
Yes, that's right. See, guys, as I said, this is just a day myself and Jeff are both going to be liquidity.
So on this position, literally, as you guys know, cutoff time 5 o'clock if we're not at break even. And if we are at break even, the next cutoff will be 5:30. That we should at least be above the break even level.
True Fox fighting is showing down. Yeah, we spoke about that a bit earlier. Planning to enter at Jev's stop loss.
You will wait forever, Veronica.
Now Veronica's also
Veronica.
trying to cash liquidity. Yeah.
You will wait forever.
I guess it's gonna range all day. Yeah, Peter, as I said, I think today, other than it being a Monday, I think it's just crap in general. Because as I was saying to the guys, you're trying to price in tomorrow, which is PPR, but then today's PPR and PPR are pricing in for CPR. So it's just stuff around. Like, I think this is a typical day where guys are like, don't trade Mondays. All three of us liquidity. Yeah, guys, we're gonna make a little band. and then we're all gonna be liquidity. We're gonna be the three blind liquidity
we can
sweepers.
be we can be like those guys who get that coffin. I'm sure you've seen that. You've seen that.
Oh, Wagwan. Hey.
Hey, Mr. James.
Mr.
Welcome.
Actually, hold on. Chad. We're gonna have a serious chat here with my boy Carl. Carl, we need to have a talk, bro. A real one. See, even the music knew I had to switch off here now quickly. Hi guys, I'm doing this live here in this live gold. Awesome, brother. But serious, Carl. What's going on with your boy Ruan there, brother?
Yeah, Kyle. Yeah. I never wanted to beef the bro now, but now I'm forced to beef him.
What's going on with your boy there, bro? I can't say an ICT lol. I can't watch it. Yeah, no, ICT is it's a special kind. KJ in the house. What's he saying? Hey, bro, the man starting a podcast and then stealing our name, bro, from our series.
And the man's like, nee, I'm gevat. I'm joking, he didn't say that.
Yeah. Tough. Hey. Nah, bro, as you said to the guy, I said no hate on the man. But yo, at least come up with your own stuff, bro. Hey, Jeff, things looking rough there, bro.
Yeah, yo.
Why are you against higher time frame on gold? Because it's bearish higher time frame. Okay, hold on. 4x Guru, we're gonna do you a favor, yeah, brother. Higher time frame, alright. I don't know how high you want to go. Do you want to go weekly? On a weekly, is that bearish for you? What does that look like for you? Do you want to go monthly? Let's have a look at the monthly. The monthly is also bullish. I don't know how much. What other higher time frame do you want to go on, brother? If you want to say we're not following the higher time frame, just let me know there.
We need to go find the market maker.
Jave doesn't want to watch the stop loss. He's like, I'm not gonna watch it, guys. Looks like gold moves on sideways. Yeah, it's bearish on the 1 minute and 30 minute, but higher time frame still crazy bullish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like guys, you can't look at one time frame and be like, that one, it's bearish. There is bearish momentum, but just zoom out and tell me it's bearish. But Jeff's trade's still hanging in there. As I say, mine may be a bit more aggressive, but hey, that's how I trade, so that's fine. But Jeff's is hanging in there, Chad. It's hanging in there. Let's see. I'll say if you use fibs as bouncing off the 61. Keegan, why do you hate ICT traders? I really want to know. Put it like this way, bro. So you know what my thing is? I don't have a problem. I always say this to guys. That's the thing I actually like about trading, is that you can trade and approach a trade in 10, let's say 10, 20, 100, 1,000 different ways, but actually still all come to the same outcome. But the thing is with the ICT guys is it's like a cult. Like, if you're not ICT, then you're not a trader. You shit. You scum if you're not ICT. That's what I have a problem with. You don't know what you're talking about if you're not ICT. So it's kind of the thing of the way if you're not part of it, you don't know anything. That's what I have against it. It will go downside. They think they are. Well, oh, yeah, Tio's literally answering the same thing. What's up, James? What's up, David? Ruin Landsberg, bro. Yeah, yeah, bro.
Into CEO, Biden said, Bulls, Bears, push the button.
Push the button. 90% of RCT don't even break even. The best part for me, guys, is that with the Robins, obviously him coming in hot, tuning everyone that not only is he going to win the Robins, but firstly he's going to give them a month head start because they need it, because he's just going to overtake them so quickly. So give everyone a month head start, and then still, like, again, not going to win. He's going to break.
What did I say about the market maker?
He's going to go and break the record, which has been standing for years, that no one's even come close to. And what, we're about 3 months in, 2 months in, 3 months in, I'd say, 4 months. And he's blown his account and he's out of the Robins. And I'm like, so now what's happened? Your holy god of RCT is now out of the Robins. So what's the excuse now? In 2023, every time I blew an account, I thought RCT was the key hard, and now I can't stand them also. Oh, okay, so you're also like against them, bro. RCT guys are like butts, and tuning their strategy is like buying them mochi a drink. Is he really out? Yeah, he's out. He's lost. He's blown his account. He's out of the Robins. Yeah, he's out. He has like 5 accounts on Robins. Nobody's main account. You can't have 5 on Robins. They're very, very particular with your registration. You only have 1 account, and he blew it. When I can see this Ruin thing, Brew, he's the YouTube channel he started now for also like his podcast, and then he called it Trade to Survive, which was our series we had on our YouTube. What's up, Chad? Hope the stream has been amazing. Just check it in. What do you guys think about USA possibly wanting to push that 40k marquees and Jev being watching it on the monthly? Ooh. I think it could, bro. I definitely think it could, bro. 100%. Definitely think it could. Boom, he does it all the time, but comes back because his fanboys and girls pay his salary via YouTube. That's facts, and documented he lost more in a live market than a novice. But he built the algo, yeah, apparently.
Just a quick one there, guys. I moved my stop here just to minimize that risk, because I can't, my phone's gonna die and I don't have a charger. So, yeah, but I just moved it there. I'll run to Mo in a sec when we go break even.
Yeah, the CB must have failed. Source, please. Checkable source for what? 20, 30, 40 breakdown expected, bro. He working with the Robbins guy. Look it up. I don't know what you guys talking about. James, what happened to the background music? It is... We keep getting clapped on our music, guys. We keep getting banned and partially blocked and all of this stuff. So...
Let's play my guys.
We just... No. we just had to get other music. Bruv. Where did you see this Ruin thing? Bro, Carl, just go search on YouTube, bro. Search Trade to Survive.
But Trade 2 with the 2, like a number 2, yeah.
And then Trade to Survive, and you'll see his like podcast thing. And as I said, like, wish you the best. Like, nothing against doing it, but come up with a name. Like, that was the name of our series we started. Like, just come up with your own name, bro.
That can only be Vince. I'm assuming that's Vince.
Where?
But Jeff's baby mama.
Kia is ruined for the title of Last Survivor. First time with you, and you guys are amazing. Enjoying your company, guys. Awesome. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Hey, Jeff. Carl James. YouTube.com. Yeah, there it is. Carly. There. Just check it out, bro. And the other guy stole the opening bell. Yeah, and then Jason and Alfred trying to steal the opening bell. Idiots. You know, that's that guy, hey, who tells you like, bro, let's start a live stream. Oh, sick. We're going. Let's trade London session. Okay. We're gonna trade London session. What we're gonna call it? Like, it's got to be catchy. It's got to be out there. Guys have got to like it. And then it's like, shit, bro, I've got it. The opening bell. Oh my word, bro, that's such. I can't. How did you come up with that? That is such a sick name. And I'm like, yes, it's you idiots.
And it's not like no one, like, bro, if you trade in the industry.
If you in the South African industry, you most likely now know the opening
Yeah.
bell. I saw that seeing that you guys hate ICT and ICT trades. What makes the market book move?
Banks, big institutions, hedge funds, big players.
That's correct. Now he's gonna come tell me the algo and Michael.
Sorry guys, just in, the guys just let us know that ICT did actually create the algorithm. And the only reason he can't win live on stream with his own algorithm is because they target his stops. He created the algo for him to lose. He was so good, he had to basically create the algo
That could beat
to
him.
make him,
I don't know whether Chris is joking or not, because Chris always comes so
Yeah.
serious and
Yeah.
he's like,
Jeff, did you take the trade I suggested you?
yeah,
Okay.
I did.
How is it?
I took your signal.
You took my signal. You took my signal, Jeff.
Jeff, but listen here, honestly, why haven't you like shouted TP1, destroyed, smashed, killed? Because that's more than 1-to-1. So that's
No. This is one. I just want to see a 1 minute closure above this level.
No,
Then we
but I
can go
mean,
break
like,
even.
That's your TP1. Like if you trade a negative RR, that's like. Oof. Huh? No, it's not.
Take your time, boys.
Take
Don't
your
rush the
time.
trade.
Don't rush the trade.
Don't rush the
But the thing is, you could have. Here's my thing though. If you took, if you had a line in here.
Ah, look there. Now we go break even. Yeah, Chad, go break even on gold, hey?
Okay.
Amo, where's my phone?
You could go get your phone. I just want to chat to the chat, yeah. Kids,
But
we have
actu-
to start doing this, eh?
TP1 here, baby.
Yeah, but listen here, let's start doing Chad. Chad, listen here, why don't we start doing kicks
Yeah.
to have a very high win rate? So what we do is what is up with my boy Jeff's thing? Yeah, sure. Okay, so what we do is like 10 pips in, then we do TP1, and then we like break even, but then we say TP1 has been hit, and then that gives you a beautiful like 100% win rate. You never lose a trade. You always TP1 and then break even. Yeah, no, beautiful. I told Mo was stressing, and I said I like the gold bars. I've been wanting the gold bars the entire morning.
So yeah, guys, we break even on the break even. Beautiful. Make sure if you guys took it, you tag us.
But Chad, I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. Obviously, my boy Chris is gonna come sit here just to give Jave a little bit of time still to finish off. Yeah, but I'm going to be heading off, Chad. So again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Market's a bit choppy here for us, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bulla and Jeff are gonna finish you guys off, but I'll see you guys. Peace and love, Chad.
So Jay,
And we're at 292. It'll be the first time we could hit 300 on the next session.
really? Chad, let's get 300, baby. 300. What's happening? Are you playing YouTube library?
Yeah. Just, Chris,
Huh?
you're just gonna notice
Hello. Yeah.
every time the song finishes, it won't go to the next song.
I just.
Just click on the page and it'll go to the next song.
Oh, really? Holy. This is quite impressive. Just my brother. Chad, 300 viewers, first time during. Oh man, come on, let's get it to 300. Share this link with your sister, your brother, your mother, and your mother-in-law. I don't know. I know some of you don't like your mother-in-law. It's almost like couscous. It's so good that I had to name it twice. Jeff, have you had couscous before, my brother?
I think you guys had in the office once couscous. But no, I don't think so.
Alright, couscous. And some of the Afrikaans guys would know that couscous rhymes with hoes. Sometimes if you've got a cough.
Jason, so not yet, but I'm not gonna take Nasdaq. So took 2 bullets today, a TP on gold and a break even. Yeah. Okay, we're still in the straight. We didn't get stopped out, but yeah, I think I'm done for the day.
But what did you get stopped?
Oh
Break?
no, still in, almost, very close.
Chad, here's my. What happened with ICT? Did you guys climb into ICT again? What happened here? Because I see the one guy in the chat was like, "Why do you hate ICT? Who books the market? All of this."
Oh no, we're just discussing the whole cult thing.
Oh, the ICT
yeah.
cult. Okay. Yeah, Chad. Here's my thing. I don't know. ICT, there is some value in it, but the thing is, show me any ICT that's following everything ICT says and does that is profitable. And I'm talking like word for word. There's a lot of traders that took little tidbits from ICT, and they still added their own little spin to it. So yeah, and the thing is, I don't know. Did he trade live again? Somebody said he went live again for a little bit.
I really have no idea. I don't follow ICT. That's one thing I can say.
It's actually funny. ICT for me is like a meme. He's like a meme on its own. He's that peak internet that when I go on there and he's like, oh, look at this. Who's telling you that price is going to go here and there? And then when he streams live, it's like, boom, stop. And then it's like, oh, damn. And then he's like, no, because he's trading live.
They're targeting him.
Yeah, he's creating the liquidity. And I was like, damn, bro.
I wish I was that good.
The neighborhood WhatsApp group says there's a sewage leak, and I'm afraid I'm going to come home to a disaster, bro.
Okay.
All good, Moscow. Check you tomorrow.
Chad, yeah, so, but yeah, no, all love for ICT. I don't have any issue with JV. So, you on that gold train, yeah?
But with its break even, with it runs, I'm happy for the day. I feel like I've followed my rules to the T.
It's a nice level though, monthly pivot. It is the daily S1.
And I think Asian highs untested. Yeah, my Asian eyes are untested. So
yeah, the only thing though is this thing has been super bearish, and if there's no fundamental news to really turn it around, I don't think you're gonna
see such a big move.
No, but I like your setup. I still told Mo. Yeah, here's my thing, Chad. We talked about that key level earlier. I'm just gonna quickly flip to my chart, JV.
Okay.
So yo. YouTube library playing some aggressive music here. Holy moly. Chad, remember I said here this morning I would love to see this pull into that 2340 and then a bounce from there. So we pushed into that level now. The only thing is the 80 is still bearish, man. That's the only thing I told Mo that I don't like. And if I'm being very honest, when Mo asked me a little bit earlier, Chris, what are you looking at? And I said, mostly what I'm looking at, very simple. I want to see breaks above 2350, and then I'm looking for longs. Otherwise, I'm staying out of gold for the rest of the session. I also don't want to short here while we're trading above this key level, 2340. So I like it. I like it. I like it. Sure, this is YouTube's non-copyright stuff.
Sounds hectic.
No, it's very intense. It's almost a little bit too aggressive for me. Other than that, somebody asked, I don't know, did they look at GU for the one brother?
Yeah, I told him I wanted to see it go down. What's your bias on Geo?
No, I was neutral on the daily. Remember that 4-hour chat, the guys that joined us during London this morning, we were looking at that 4-hour close. Remember we said we wanted to long if we could get a break above this key level there. And we didn't. It just literally closed right up against that level, and there it's going.
Yeah, Chad also stopped out there at break even on gold, so we are.
Right, let's just go over to you, my brother.
So we are done for the day.
Stop Perino, break even.
A break even, yes.
How much was your peak being up there? Your break even wasn't it like $34?
It was 30 pip stop, 1-to-1 break even. The TP was 1-to-3.
Joe, you must actually look at.
This was my setup this morning. So we took a sell here. Price broke structure.
Yeah.
I had this level drawn out over here. We waited for it.
Did you hit the break even as well?
No, this was a full TP.
Yeah.
That was our first trade. Price then broke structure here as well. But
how is that a full TP? It almost looks the same as the one you took now.
This over here.
Yeah, why is that a full TP?
This was a 1-to-1.6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But why is that? Oh, were you targeting that zone, that liquidity?
Yeah, we purely followed the order flow here, basically. Then price broke structure over here. Now, also same thing I told the people, when if we can get in here, we can sell. But then we ended our stream around 11:30, so over here we couldn't watch it. So that was our second zone. That would have been a TP. And then when price tapped into this zone over here, that would have been a break even.
Yes,
as
something
well.
You must actually test is if you take even if you take 25% off at 1-to-1, or even off.
I was thinking about it like in the sense of how would it affect my percentages. So say for instance now I enter with let's say 1%, but then I take a 1-to-1 and I only close half. Then technically I've only secured half. Then I have to run another 2 per se to make 1% on it. I'm still trying to figure it out with the smaller
Here's
RR.
my thing. If you do your journal, maybe go and check. Maybe put a section in your journal of where. Okay, let's say in your journal you put 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3.
Oh, okay, I see.
So then you say, and you don't even have to take your trades off. But then when you journal, you can say, for instance, how far did the trade actually run. And then you'll see if, for instance, you count that you had 10 break evens, but those 10 break evens actually hit 1-to-1. And let's say you took 100% off that and you risked 1%, that's 10% you just left there. It's 10% left on the table. But if you go and you see, oh, okay, I hit break evens, but of those break evens, only, let's say, 3 break evens hit 1-to-1. Then it's like, okay, maybe it's not worth it going 1-to-1. But if that count is very high, you've left a lot of, especially now that you're funded. Think about this: if you've got, let's say, for instance, $100,000 in capital, 10% left. That is 200,000 rand you left on the table.
Sure.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Risking 1%. So. My thing, as always, Chad, is I don't want to leave anything on the table. We've said it so many times that trading is already so difficult. It's already so hard getting a piece of the market. So why try and swing for the fences? And personally, JV, you've gotten into some very good trades. I almost fell on my back sometimes when I see you take a break even on a trade that has run. Yeah, I don't know. It is.
Trauma.
It breaks me inside, and I'm not even the one trading it. So,
but yeah.
2Gs, just want to understand. So, if you join us this morning, we mentioned that gold. Let's just go back to gold. Asking why did I want to buy there. If you go on the daily. You can see that on the daily time frame. This was a previous area of resistance, and this was also a previous area where we created a swing high formation. What is a swing high? A swing high is that from that high we took out a low, which was here. So we took out that low, so it's a strong high. Think about it that way. It's a strong high because from that high we were able to straight down break structure lower. So now my thing is we've had a shift here, Jeff. A chalk. Is this a chalk? Yeah, this is now a chalk.
Yeah, valid body close.
Yeah, so that's a chalk now. So this, we're just expecting some type of pullback on gold to then go to 23.92. So we're not bearish on gold this week. Even though gold could go bearish, we could see something like this, where a weekly candle closure closes like that, but that's not the thesis I'm running with. And I've talked to Jeff as well in the past about this, saying the SMC concept, and maybe for some SMC guys, I don't hate on SMC. SMC does work. But if you've got an understanding of where the weekly expansion is going to head to, why not then start looking in that direction? Rather buy the bullish order blocks than try and sell the supply zones. You hear what I'm saying? Jeva, what did you say? So if we are bullish on the gold for the week, rather wait then for gold to say, listen, I'm going to wait for gold to get into some discount zones. Maybe, for instance, down here, if it gets that far, but not trying to push, not trying to counter trend everything. Because here's the thing with Jeff's strategy, and we had a discussion as well. And this is the beauty of being in a trading office, where we can basically dive into one another's strategy and say, Jeff, you were buying the supply. It gave you a nice bounce. You were looking for the swing. But then at the other case, the expansion was maybe to the downside. We expected the weekly to flip down. So that is why you always need to think about, okay, what can I improve in my strategy? And maybe some of you trading SMC, you've got a very, very good idea of what you're doing.
Like for myself personally, like leaving money on the table. Do you know why I did that? I've actually sat back and asked myself, like, why is it that I would catch these massive trades, but I don't close them? It's comparing yourself. Because I compare myself to Jay and to Rini and to Big Boy. These guys catch like 1 to 100 R trades. How do I do that? And then last week I realized that it's much easier to catch a 1 to 2 and get out of the market. Remember last week I think I still told Keegan.
Where did I take 1 to 100? They must show me. And here's my thing. If you think of frequency, think of statistics. How many times will they hit a 1 to 100? And they shouldn't, and here's the thing, they shouldn't talk cock and tell me they hit that 3, 4, 5 times a month. Because
but one thing about them though, like they can't risk 1% in the prop firm challenge, because what they don't tell you is they take like 7, 8 hits before they take a trade like that.
No.
But I mean, like, to me, I will give up after the 4th hit.
No, mentally.
And then I realized also, like, last week, remember when I took the trade on Nasdaq and with the TP, and I sent me in the group, and I was so emotional about it. It wasn't a big trade; it was 77 pips, but the idea of like, shit, man, I've been doing this for so long, doing the same mistake over and over, becoming aware of it.
No, but you're locked in. Chad, here's my thing, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Trading, can we all agree trading is hard? Jeff, can we all agree trading is hard? I'm not talking about the setups, guys. I'm not talking about finding setups. The collective, trading as a collective is difficult, because you've got the psychological aspect, you've got the mental aspect in terms of sitting here waiting, you've got the discipline aspect. Collectively, it takes a very complete human being to trade well. Then, now, on top of that, it is already the markets. There's already so many different various factors influencing the markets and the movements, that we also need to be cognizant of what is happening fundamentally, what is happening on the news front, what is happening with the FOMC, what is happening with CPI, what's happening with all of this. And then you want to tell me if you've got the opportunity while you're green, you're not going to take it. It's like Jev is up. Was it last week? You took that nice trade on Nasdaq.
Yeah.
And then it's like, Jev, you did the analysis. You showed up every day. You've got a beautiful swing. Why leave anything on the table? Why not at least pay yourself? And that's where it comes down to. And that is why I shifted my mindset to say, listen, I'm happy with the 1-to-1. I'll never be happy with a negative RR, Chad. Let me be very honest with you. Again, RR for me is not a static thing. Your RR will obviously evolve as you go into the trade. So that is why sometimes somebody would say, oh, Chris, you took a trade here. Your stop loss was 32 pips, but how at the end of the month is your, let's call it your statistics show that your average RR was 1-2 or 1-3. It's because we actively manage our trades. So if I enter a trade, I could maybe start it off with having a 32 pip stop, but I could maybe manage it and reduce my stop. So actively that RR changes throughout the trade. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
RR is not a static thing in the market, but also I am never going to enter a market with something like this and then take 90% off there. That absolutely makes 0 sense. So this for me makes 0 sense, and a lot of people will say negative RR this and negative no.
Yeah, let it breathe.
Let it, no, bro. No, at no stage can I ever say that there's sustainability in trading like this. There's absolutely not sustainability in trading. Maybe it works for a year, maybe it works for 2 years. But like we've seen with Don in the 3rd year, got cracked. But anyways, so all right, Chad. Jev, anything else? I think we are cooked here for the day. Let's just throw over to Jev's screen. Is there anything else you're looking at? Unfortunate break even here for you, but
Yeah, it's back into profits, but I mean, we managed to trade properly. See, also that made me realize like more and more. This morning, for instance, we took a 1.6. We wanted to go for a 1.2 or for 1-2, but then also like when I go journal now, for instance, I can say I followed my rules.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like
perfect.
it's
No,
not
I feel this trade you managed very well.
yeah, it was
Very, very
great
well,
management.
yeah.
So for myself, 2 bullets, like I stated for myself for the day. This Nasdaq, the timing for myself is a bit out, so I'm not gonna take it. I also told you guys to lead that pending order, so I'll rather wait and see what the market holds for me tomorrow.
Chad, thanks so much. For me, nothing. I was looking at gold purely from this level here. I was hoping for some volume. Obviously, Monday, nothing much on the calendar. DXY doing DXY things. Very odd that DXY is at the low of the session again. Gold also at the low. Somewhere along the line, gold is going to either need to catch up or dollar is going to need to reverse. Most of the other pairs actually trading quite nicely. Nothing I would have jumped into. Yen pair is just doing yen pair things, like you can see UJ. GJ beautifully trading above the Asian highs a little bit later into the session today. Nothing I would have traded, but there again you can see the validity in what we talk about, having a trending day where if price trades above a daily R1 and it holds above a daily R1, where's it going to, Chad? If you don't know and you've been in the streams for quite some time, we're going to pray for you as well tomorrow, and it will go to the R2. And very, very simple. This is back tested data. And then also for the gentleman this morning that took the euro trade, we said if we can't break through there, it's going to retrace up until NYSE session, and then we broke through there. Then it will go on to the next levels, which is the R2. So beautiful to see the things play out, even though we're not always in the trade, but the theory is there, and if you grasp that,
Pokemon can't catch them all.
no, you can't. So, Jeff, thanks so much, guys. I'm just landing the plane here for you guys. Please give Jevon a follow at Jevon Farrow. Please give Keegan a follow here, Keegan Van Dijk, and thank you so much. 8K today, Chad, and almost hit the all-time high for New York, 297. I think the highest is 300. Maybe you guys do it tomorrow. But peace and love, baby. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Much love, Chad.
Cheers, baby. See you guys tomorrow.